like I said before. And welcome to NP Trist Middle School ceremony for the 8th graders. At this time, I'd like to welcome Anthony Wee up to the podium to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. He is the 8th grade class officer. Hannah Blakely will lead us in the national anthem. She is the 4-H president, as well as the Pirate Pride in the Morning co-anchor. And Mr. Nicholas Labruzzo, who is a dedicated member of the Driven Youth Organization at our school for the Invocation.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Bow your head if you so choose to. Father, above all, we thank you for allowing us to arrive safely for our 8th grade ceremony. We are grateful for the constant support and love of our families, and thank you for the lifelong friendships we have formed and that have formed us. Father, we are grateful for the Trist faculty, staff, and administrators who have challenged us and inspired us to learn, to love, and to serve. Continue to watch over each one of us during the ceremony and continue blessing upon us. In your name we pray, amen. Amen.
Thank you, Hannah, Anthony, and Nicholas. You may be seated. I'd like to first start by recognizing some guests that we have here with us for the 8th grade ceremony. On stage, we have Pastor Trist, who is the director of the Youth Driven Organization. They meet at our school. We have Ms. Catherine Krebs, our counselor. Mr. Clifford England, school board president. Mr. Tommy Powell, supervisor of child welfare and attendance. Our principal, Ms. Denise Pritchard. And we do have some teachers in the audience and staff members. As I call your name, please stand up. We have Ms. Alicia Capstick, 8th grade science. Ms. Tori Simpson, Journey to Careers. Ms. Cunningham, 6th and 8th grade science. Ms. Shireen Dowling, 8th grade ELA. Ms. Tiffany Larson, 8th grade social studies. Ms. Jamie Elking, 8th grade ELA. And let's see, we have Mr. Doug Black, 8th grade Social Studies. Mr. Ron Lindo, 8th grade Math. We have Ms. Donna Cuccinella, our secretary. And Ms. Eva Jaber, our assistant to the office. Let me see, and Ms. Blackwell. I did see her walk in. Ms. Blackwell, and I'm Blackwell Math. And I think I have everyone. So those are our staff members who are here with us. Thank you for joining us. This is a little bit different for those of you who have had students with us in the past. We've had our ceremony on campus, but due to the construction, we were unable to do that. But at this time, I'm going to go ahead and welcome Ms. Denise Pritchard, and she's going to offer our 8th grade students as well as our guests some remarks.
Good afternoon. Welcome. We're excited to see all of our families here with our 8th graders celebrating. First of all, before we go any further, I want to thank the St. Bernard Parish government for letting us borrow this beautiful venue. I want to also thank Ms. Colburn and Ms. Dewey. They've actually organized this event, which it's massive during a normal year and a year of unknowns. It was a little bit more difficult for them, so they've done an excellent job, and I really appreciate it. First of all, students, I want you to, our 8th graders, stand up. And what I want you to do right now is to think about all of these people who've gathered here in your honor. I want to think about your parents or your guardians, and I want you to give them a round of applause. Good job. And parents, you actually made it through middle school with this child. You made it. I'm sure 3 years ago you didn't think you were going to make it. And for some of you, you've had children who've come through Trist before, and you might have some that are coming in the future with us, and we welcome them. But we know, and you know, that middle school years are the most challenging. They're the most challenging now academically, and definitely socially and emotionally. And so it takes all of us to get these kids through 6th, a strange year, 7th grade, which for us is even stranger sometimes, and then to get to the end of 8th grade. As these students walk around at the end of the year, we start to say, they're about to pop. They're fully ready to leave us. They're ready to go on to high school. So once again, congratulations to our students and to our families, and we thank you for being here. You've got a lot of exciting things to look forward to, 8th graders. I know that most of you are going to Chalmette High School. They're blessed to have you. When you go, keep in mind that last week, when a graduation was held for Chalmette High, 450 students graduated from Chalmette High. Of those 450 students, they earned a combined amount of $13.5 million in scholarships. $13.5 million. That's amazing. Another number that's pretty amazing is that 60% of those students left Chalmette with a bunch of credits in high school already. I'm sorry, you're leaving with a bunch of credits in high school already. They've actually left with a bunch of credits in college. So they've already started. Some of them have joined while they were in high school with programs at Nunez and are leaving not only with a high school degree, but with an associate's degree. And some of those students, when they get a job very soon, will make more than any of us in here probably. So it's my hope, it's my wish that you're in that number in 4 short years. It's 4 short years. It's gonna go by just like middle school did in a blink of an eye. Before you know it, you're gonna be making some decisions about where you're going to college, whether you're going to college, what you want to do with the rest of your life. I just want you to realize you're the only one, 8th graders, who can make those decisions. Your parents, your teachers, They can't make positive decisions for you. So you're the only one who can be positive, responsible, respectful. You're the only one that can always be kind. Keep in mind that all of the things you do right now, all of the choices you make today, does anybody know what I'm about to say? Exactly. All of your choices today will shape your world tomorrow. Something like that. You're going to hear that a lot from Mr. Warner soon. But you're the one who has to make those choices. My wish for you is to have a good life. One that is not filled with challenges. One that's not filled with stress. So set yourself up for success. Make good decisions now, starting today. Or at least in 60 days from now. Because in about 60 days, you're going to be walking through the doors of the 9th grade academy. So once again, congratulations. We will miss you. We will see you though. And right now you're probably saying, we're not going to miss y'all. We can't wait to get out of here. I promise you, when you see us on the campus at Chalmette High, there'll be some things about Trist Middle School that you miss. The teachers who took care of you, the office staff who took care of you, your friends. But you're going on to bigger and better things. So once again, congratulations. And let's move on.
Thank you, Ms. Pritchard. At this time, I would like to welcome Avani Miller up to the podium. She is our Student of the Year. She is also the Student of the Year for the district. And she will address the 8th grade class as well as the other guests.
Good evening, parents, guardians, and students of the 8th grade class of 2018. Thank you all for giving me the opportunity to speak in front of you as a whole. Before I begin, I would like to thank God for waking me up this morning to speak in front of you all. And I would like to thank every single parent and guardian for putting up with us, because without you, we wouldn't have come this far. I would also like to thank all of the wonderful teachers and faculty at Trist, because each and every one of you have given us something that we will take along with us into high school. The famous comedian Ellen DeGeneres once said, "Follow your passion, stay true to yourself. Never follow someone else's path. Unless you're in the woods and you're lost and you see a path, then by all means you should follow it." When we first came to Trist, majority of us were freaking out about not being able to open a locker, getting lost, or even seeing Ms. Demers every weekday for 3 years. We were all skeptical, but look where we are now. We followed our own paths and successfully completed middle school. The school year flew by much too quickly, and it's surreal to think that the next time we step foot into a classroom, we will be in high school. I can remember my first day here, and what a day it was. As soon as I walked through the 8th grade courtyard, all I saw were a bunch of kids with acne and boys with mustaches staring directly at me. All I could think was, I'm gonna look like that when I get in 8th grade. But it wasn't as bad as it seemed, and I guess I was a 6th grader with an overactive imagination, because my friend told me that no one was staring at me and that I was just overreacting. After the first week or so, my imagination settled and things got better. I have had many great memories at Trist, some of which include watching the student versus teacher volleyball game while the teacher struggled to break serves, winning 2 Metro championships for basketball, and watching Ms. Demers dance. But my most favorite memory was squishing into Coach Rhodes' office to surprise her for her birthday. We asked her how old she was, and she replied, "You really want to know?" Coach Rhodes will always be one of my most influential teachers at Trist, and she will forever be in my heart. However, this evening isn't just about how you felt coming into middle school, or about reminiscing the great times you've had here. It's about how you take everything you've learned, including your experiences here, and apply them to your future to be a successful man or woman. Just as hairstylist Vidal Sassoon once said, "The only place success comes before work is in the dictionary." Parents, guardians, guests, students, and teachers of the MP Trist 8th grade class of 2018, remember what Ellen DeGeneres said: "Follow your passion and never follow someone else's path." There is no road unless you decide to pave and walk it. Everyone here has their very own unique trail that needs to be forged. But the real question is, will you continue to walk your path? Thank you and enjoy the rest of the ceremony.
Thank you, O'Brien. It was awesome. We always have such awesome students represent us as our Students of the Year. At this time, we're going to go ahead and start presenting our awards. So if I can have our helpers. Parents, as we call out the awards, please hold your applause after each section so that all students' names can be heard. Okay, we're going to start with perfect attendance all year. Haley Capel, Trinity Fortuna, Mason Geralds, Brandon Jackson, Emily Lai, Olivia Long, Avani Miller, Dane Quang Nguyen. Congratulations, all year perfect attendance. And what's really impressive, we actually had one of these students who had perfect attendance all 3 years while in middle school. 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, Olivia. Don't go down the steps. Olivia had perfect attendance all 3 years here at Trist Middle School. This is for honor roll all year. Julian Abrams, Ava Addy, Geraldine Bishop, Logan Blankenship, Joshua Brockhouse, Kirsten Cantrell, Denisha Cargo, Austin Cohn, Caitlin Davis, Zoe Davis, Kirk Dusang, Alexis Duvio, Ariana Ishar, Abro Espino, Matthew Flores, Trinity Fortuna, Earl Frary, Emily Gonzalez, Tia Green, Janae Hudson, Logan Hughes, Brandon Jackson, Tasia Jones, Rosebud Knight, Haley Lowry, Hunter Lowry, Breon Major, Delilah McKinney, Ashton Oggs, Sean O'Neill, Braden Peterson, Karina Powell, Taylor Ranson, Trevor Truitt, Sebastian Upchurch, Bryson Williams, Sean Williams, and Brendan Zahn. Congratulations, honor roll, all year. Our next award is for honor roll all 3 years here at Trist Middle. That means A's and B's, no C's on report cards, not even in conduct. Honor roll for 3 years. Ava Addy, Hannah Blakely, Denisha Cargo, Haley Coupel, Kaylin Davis, Zoe Davis, Kirk Dusang, Abrella Spino, Trinity Fortuna, Earl Frary, Logan Hughes, Heather Isaacs, Brandon Jackson, Tasia Jones, Alexandria Kurtz, Cannon Lyon, Haley Lowry, Hunter Lowry, Breon Major, Delilah McKinney, Avani Miller, Bo Nunez, Sean O'Neill, Nyla Rodney, Anthony Wee, Sean Williams, and Brendan Zahn. Congratulations on roll all 3 years. Our next award is our honor roll principals list. Now, principals list is A's in every subject as well as conduct. And this is for all year. So for 4 non-weeks, straight A's across the board. And that goes to Hannah Blakely, Haley Coupel, Marissa Fernandez, Heather Isaacs, Alexandria Kurtz, Emily Lai, Cannon Lyon, Avani Miller, Bo Nunez, Emma Oliver, Nyla Rodney, and Anthony Wee. Straight A's all year long. And the last honor roll award, Emma, do not go far, Emma Oliver. For 3 years, Emma Oliver received straight A's across the board, every subject and through conduct. 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. We did something a little differently today because of the situation and because of so many 8th grade students. I know you heard some of the clanging as the kids were walking in and up on the stage. So we were like the Oscars, and we held a little award ceremony before the big ceremony today. So, students, if you received, these are for 4th non-weeks, if you received perfect attendance, please stand up for 4th non-weeks. You ready? Our Certificate of Achievement, student Timothy Bradford. Our Merit Honor Roll, 4th non-weeks, please stand up if you've received Merit Honor Roll. And just to let you know, Merit Honor Roll is a 3.0 to a 3.49 average. Scholar Honor Roll, 4th non-weeks, those are students who received a 3.5 to a 3.99 for the 4th non-weeks. And our Principal Honor Roll for the 4th non-weeks, that is a 4.0 straight across the report card. Please stand up. Our teachers also awarded students on Most Improvement, best effort, as well as outstanding for each of the content areas. So if you received an English award, go ahead and you were most improved, please stand up for English, most improved, best effort, as well as outstanding. All English award recipients, please stand up. For math, if you received one of those awards, please stand up. Science. Social studies. Are y'all getting exercise? That's good. Journey to careers. And physical education. Congratulations, those are the content area awards. The other thing students received a couple of weeks ago, which I'm jealous, Ms. Krebs and I are very jealous, and as well as all the teachers. If you were a Patrick Taylor recipient and received a certificate so that you're able to go to the New Orleans Museum of Art, the Insectarium, the zoo, the aquarium, go ahead. If you received one of those certificates a couple weeks ago, please stand up. Patrick Taylor was a Louisiana resident. He's no longer, he is deceased, but he is the one who started the TOPS program, which helps pay the way towards college. And so he also, this recognition continues even throughout from down to grammar school. They receive certificates and they get a year's admission to the aquarium, the zoo, the insectarium, or NOMA, New Orleans Museum of Art, depending on the GPA. So congratulations. And Ms. Krebs and I would love to go this summer if any of you would like to take us. Okay, our next award that we're going to give is our Beta Award. In order to be in Beta Club, students must possess the 4 traits of Beta: leadership, achievement, service, and character. They must maintain a 3.2 GPA throughout the school year. In November, the Trist Beta Club participated in District Day activities at Belle Chase Middle. Group awards. Please stand when your group is recognized. So if you were in one of those groups that received an award, please stand. For the banner, they received 5th place at District Day. Please stand. If you worked on the banner? No one worked on the banner? No. Okay, I thought so. Living Literature, 1st place. If you were part of Living Literature at District Day, please stand up. Songfest, 1st place. Group Talent, 1st place. The Living Literature Group, Songfest, and Group Talent went on to compete at the State Convention in Lafayette. So please come forward to receive your individual awards. Tower of Power, 3rd place. If you were part of Tower of Power, that's Bo Nunez, Logan Hughes, and Anthony Wee. 3rd place. Advertising Design, 2nd place. Alexandria Kurtz, Marissa Fernandez, Heather Isaacs, and Allison Stevens. They also qualified for the state convention. Speech, 2nd place, went to Emily Lai. That's all the students in the state of Louisiana competing in Lafayette. There's like 3,000 students that participate in the awards in the convention in Lafayette. These students receive these awards for. At state convention, students also competed in individual subject categories. Anthony Wee placed 4th place in the state for social studies. So Anthony. And while Anthony Wee is up here on stage, we're going to go ahead and give the academic gains. Anthony Wee has participated in academic gains on the national team. Anthony, turn around. He has competed on the national team actually for 4 years, but since we're middle school, we recognize him for the 3 years. So he's competed the last 4 years in the nation for academic gains. And we also had an 8th grader who competed on the national team for 2 years, and that is Brandon Jackson. Come forward. Our next award is the Perfect Pirate Award. Students are able to receive this award if they have no infractions, whether it's for behavior or dress code violations. They may have one dress code violation. So for the whole year, the following students did not receive any infractions for behavior and only possibly one dress code violation. Please come forward. Ava Addy, Alyssa Acevedo, Hannah Blakely, Mia Bloom, Kirsten Cantrell, Denisha Cargo, Grace Abba, Haley Coupel, Colby Daigle, Zoe Davis, Ty DeSalle, April Espino, Charmaine Ferguson, Marissa Fernandez, Matthew Flores, Trinity Fortuna, Earl Frary, Emily Gonzalez, Tia Green, Dontia Harris, Janae Hudson, Brandon Jackson, Diamond Jones, Tasia Jones, Rosebud Knight, Alexandria Kurtz, Nicholas Labruzzo, Emily Lai, Brian Major, Avani Miller, Dang Quang Nguyen, Salvador Nucio, Bo Nunez, Emma Oliver, Mia Pan, Justice Pierce, Karina Powell, Nyla Rodney, Aiden Rome, Sarah Roper, Kaylin Sartalamacchia, Allison Stevens, Kyle Thomas, Haven Ubis, Anthony Wee, and Keziah Williams. Congratulations, Perfect Pirate. Our next award are for those perfect pirates who have been perfect all 3 years. So 6th, 7th, and 8th grade students for all 3 years did not receive an infraction or no more than one dress code per year. And the award goes to Grace Abba, Ty DeSalle, Marissa Fernandez, Trinity Fortuna, Earl Frary, Tasia Jones, Alexandria Kurtz, Avani Miller, and Nyla Rodney. At this time, I'm going to welcome Pastor Chris Legregis to the podium. Sorry, almost. And he is the director of the Driven Youth Services, who meet weekly at our school.
Congratulations, 8th graders, you did it. Good job. Driven is an organization that meets in the 5 schools. We have 3 clubs in the middle schools, one at Shelman High and one at CF Raleigh. And we are as a nonprofit organization that meets to just simply help in the moral character development of the students from a spiritual perspective. The club is completely volunteer. So what makes it so awesome about this award is given to the student who shows the most effort in helping, serving, going above and beyond. And this was our 4th year in Trist. And with the construction, the club it moved around. It was a little complicated to operate at times. But what's special about this year too is this is the first time that we have 2 Driven Award winners. First year we had co-award winners, so I would like the 2 ladies to please come up, Miss Charmaine Ferguson and Miss Diamond Jones. These ladies went above and beyond every week, whether helping get the pizza, helping pick up, helping Miss Gonzalez and Miss Blackwell pull off the club. They went above and beyond every week, so it's safe to say the club would not have been a success without these 2 ladies.
Congratulations, ladies, and thank you, Pastor Chris. At this time, I would also like to present an award to Ivani Miller as our Student of the Year. If you can come forward. At this time, we will now present the certificates and medals to our 8th grade students. Grace Abba, Julian Abrams, Ava Addy, Luz Alcade, Ishmael Allen, Blake Alleman, Xavier Anderson, Daryl Araby Jr., Alyssa Acevedo, Bryce Babin, Robert Barlow III, Jonathan Bartholomew Jr., Colin Battistella, Lundy Becker, Jamone Bianami Jr., Passion Bianami, Geraldine Bishop, Hannah Blakely, Logan Blankenship, Mia Bloom, Ittery Bocanegra, Jacob Bonet, Emily Bowensteel, Timothy Bradford, Alexis Brewer, Joshua Brockhouse Jr., Lamarielle Brown, Neelan Brown Jr., Precious Brown, Kaiki Bueno, Sydney Campo, Kirsten Cantrell, Denisha Cargo, Tiara Carr, Dalis Cartagena, Kelvin Cartagena, Mark Carter Jr., Hassan Coleman, Austin Cohn, Haley Capel, Colby Daigle, Macy DeTallo, Alexander Dotree, Alexis Davis, Caitlin Davis, Zoe Davis, Hannah Degelos, Tyler Dennis, Ty DeSalle, Lex Dipadova, Christopher Dubois, Kirk Dusang Jr., Alexis Dubio, Ariana Ishar, Abrel Espino, it's April Espino, I'm sorry, Zamil Espinoza, Ariana Eugene, Jace Evans, Charmaine Ferguson, Marissa Fernandez, Ethan Fisher, Marissa Florine, Matthew Flores, Trinity Fortuna, Paul Fauché, Barbara Fournier, Earl Prairie Jr., George Fulton III, Marvin Burrell Jr., Mason Geralds, Isaac Gomez, Emily Gonzalez, Tia Green, Caleb Guidry, Angel Guzman, Christopher Hammers, Asia Harris, Dantia Harris, Everett Harvey Jr., Georgia Hatfield, Sabria Hebert, Brandon Heidel, Ashton Hearn, Sheridan Harold, Amelia Hill, Keyshawn Hill Jr., Willie Holmes IV, Ashlyn Cooper, Janae Hudson, Logan Hughes, Tajay Hugel, Sean Hines, Heather Isaacs, Stacy Izaguirre, Brandon Jackson. Todd Johnson Jr. Diamond Jones. Tasia Jones. Jamal Journey. Jermaine Journey. Maya Junius. William Kaczynski. Caden Keefe. Michael Keene III. Rosebud Knight. Alexandria Kurtz. Nicholas Labruzzo. Emily Lai. Tiana Lambert. Trevor Lane. William Lawton. Alfred LeBlanc. Tristan Ledette. Macy Lemoyne. Taj Lewis. Cannon Lyon. Monet Littles. Haley Lowbury. Hunter Lowbury. Olivia Long. Joshua Lopez Jr. Cade Lucas Jr. Breon Major. Cecil Marquez. Quentin Marshall. Leonardo Mata. Tyshawn McGill. Unique McGill. Delilah McKinney. Henning Myers. Charles Migliori. Avani Miller. Braden Mitchell. Juliette Morrissey. Juan Mullen Jr. Jonah Mascarello. Fiona Nellig. Ashante Nelson. Hannah Nettleton. Dang Quang Nguyen. Nicholas Nguyen. Salvador Nucio. Bo Nunez. Ashton Oggs. Emma Oliver. Harley Orso. Mia Han. Cameron Parker. Shantae Payne. Terry Payne. Trinity Perez. Braden Peterson. Alyssa Pichon. Landon Collette. Karina Howell. Sheldon Kratz. Layla Precious Price. Taylor Ransom. Raymond Reed. Chloe Robertson. Ashari Robinson. Nyla Rodney. Aiden Rome. Sarah Roper. Angeles Rosas Hernandez. Jeffrey Sanchez III. Kaylin Sartalamachia. Tyler Schmaltz. Jamon Scott. Lejette Scott. Alexis Cerna. Ashley Smith. Deja Starks. Allison Stevens. Ellis Stewart III. Landon Summerall. Sonell Tate. Braylon Tessitore. Malachi Thibodeau. Kyle Thomas. Anna Marie Titus Grande. Brianne Torres. Devin Torres. Tyler Toll. Michael Trey III. Trevor Truitt II. Haven Ubis. Sebastian Upchurch. London Wade. Ashley Washington. Anthony Wee. Gabriel Wessinger Jr. Alfonso Williams. Anthony Williams. Bryson Williams. Keziah Williams. Sean Williams Jr. Hannah Wilson. Brendan Zahn. Francis Zalia. Sean O'Neill. Congratulations, 8th grade class of 2014. Oh, the places that you shall go next year starting in high school. At this time, I would like to welcome to the stage Charmaine Ferguson, one of the Driven Award winners, to lead us in our benediction.
Bow your heads if you choose so. Heavenly Father, we are so grateful and thankful for all those who have supported us through our middle school years. May we hold memories from Trist in our hearts as we continue on our adventure to high school. Please continue to look over us and guide us to bigger opportunities to fulfill our dreams. Almighty Father, may we live our life that reveals your hope and your everlasting truth. Continue to have a watchful eye on this 8th grade class and their guests leave this ceremony today by keeping us safe and out of harm's way. To our Father we pray, amen.
Thank you, Charmaine. I do have to recognize one other faculty member who's actually a dad today, and I forgot he snuck in, and that's Coach Pan. Thank you all very much for all your cooperation.